Hello, Divine Feminine. This is Twin Flame Tarot 1111. Back with another reading, specifically to help you connect more deeply with your own intuitive abilities. That is the purpose of my channel, is to help you recognize that you don't need anything outside of yourself. And I'm just a tool here to help you recognize that. So when you are ready, hopefully you're in a space that is quiet where you can sit and connect to yourself. Just take a deep breath with me. Deep breath into your belly. Inhale in. And as slowly as you can, exhale out. If you can breathe through your nose, that's preferable, but if not, don't sweat it. And just use your breath to help you find your center. So take as many of these breaths as you need. And I am going to be shuffling the cards to help me connect to your energy as you are connecting to your own. So the breath helps us connect to our own inner selves. And as you are connecting to that, it will help me to connect to you and help you connect to me. Beautiful. I'm already feeling your energy coming into the cards, whomever is watching this. I'm feeling a sense of calm already. It tends to happen already when you are just taking deep breaths and connecting to yourself, but I'm sensing that this is not just my energy that I'm connecting to, the calm. I'm sensing that you are already in this calm state of being. I don't even know what direction the messages that are going to come out will be. I don't even know what direction I'm going to take. I don't know what questions I'm going to ask. I believe that your energy is tuning in and it's going to guide me into what needs to be uncovered today. So continue connecting deeply with your breath. Maybe even you feel guided and safe to close your eyes as you connect. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to start with your current energy. This is your subconscious energy. What is going on with you, around you? A lot of cards just fell out. So what is going on in your energy field right now? What is going on in your energy field right now? What is going on in the Divine Feminine's energy field right now? Those who are watching this. All right. Let's get a couple more cards here. Spirit, please tell me, thank you. What is going on in your energy field right now? What's going on whoa. I'm not even sure if that was on camera, Divine Feminine, but that card flew pretty far. Do we need any more cards? Nope. I'm sensing this might be a shorter reading. I'm not being guided to pull too many cards from this deck. I'm going to go to another deck now to ask another question. And Okay. Tuning into this divine feminine energy, please tune in this deck to this divine feminine. Beautiful energy coming through, guys. Alrighty, tuning into this divine feminine. Okay. What should this divine feminine be focused on right now? Let's maybe move this up a little bit. Right, hope you can see. Nope. Can't really see the whole thing, can you? I'm gonna move this up just a bit. Okay. All right. Okay, what should this divine feminine be focused on right now? What should this divine feminine be focused on right now? All right, that came out. Okay. Two more cards, please, Spirit. What should this divine feminine be focusing on right now? And one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. What should this divine feminine be focusing on right now from her higher self? What would her higher self prefer for she to be focusing on right now? Awesome. Bottom. Nope. So we've got this one here. That flew out. And we've got bottom of the deck energy here. It's Two of Cups. Oh, that's interesting. Normally I take bottom of the deck energy from the first deck. But I was guided to take it from this deck this time, so interesting. Oh, no, we're done with this one. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, divine, feminine. I'm going to actually place this over here because I sense that you can't really see it where it was. Okay, and then we'll just begin tuning into the messages here that want to come through. Okay. All right, I am sensing a heavier energy than the energy that we had yesterday. Maybe you received some bad news, or maybe you are being sensitive to the energy of the collective. And maybe someone else's energy is coming into your energetic field, whether it's a friend or a family member or I don't want to have divine counterparts constantly come in and hijack the messages that I'm giving to you, because the most important thing, especially if you are on a twin flame journey, is to focus on yourself. I am sensing, however, that there is a bit of a heavy energy coming in from someone outside of yourself. So this could be, like I said, this could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be I'm not sensing that this is a business connection, but it could be. This could be maybe someone that you've partnered up with, or someone you are working with or have worked with, or are considering working with. And this could also be a romantic counterpart. whether it is a romantic connection right in this moment or not, or whether it is a future romantic connection or a past connection. I am sensing that this person is sharing an energy field with you right now. And that could mean that this person is thinking about you. That's how easily someone can come into our energy field. Isn't that crazy? Someone can simply think about you and literally come into your energy field and affect your energy. So say you are in this really great you're in a really great mood, and you're having a lot of amazing things go for you. Things are just going well. You have no negativity going on in your life. And all of a sudden, you wake up one morning and you just feel a little bit heavier. Obviously, sometimes this can always come from us. This can come from a bad dream, and we have some subconscious things we're working through, and it can always come from us. But there are often times that it comes from someone else just simply kind of stepping into our energetic field without us realizing it. In this case, I'm sensing that it is someone else that is coming into your energetic field, and it's someone that you're very close to. You expect, you respect, admire, and love them so much that your energy fields are already connected and intertwined, even if you do not speak often. This person is having regrets about you, and so therefore they're coming into your energy field. And this is leaving you in this sort of hanged state of being, this hanged man state of being. Because on one end, you're very strong and you have this, you've got a lot going for yourself right now. I think the reading that we did yesterday, you have a lot of downloads coming in. You're connecting very deeply with your higher self. You're connecting very deeply with the universe, and you're really beginning to understand and see and feel the oneness that you have with everything. And this energy is popping into all of that beautiful energy that you are co-creating with life, with the universe. And so this heavier, slightly more dense energy of the collective or of loved ones is slightly creeping in. And so you may have felt a little bit more tired today. You may have felt a little bit less focused in what you wanted to do. You may have felt a little bit more confused. Maybe you felt your path was more clear yesterday or for a week or for months. And today you might have felt a little off of that clarity. You might be feeling a little bit foggy because of this other energy coming in. And so to me, I feel that means that you are kind of at this choice. You're at this crossroads, basically, of whether or not to allow yourself to feel deeply this energy here coming in from the other person or the other people. It could be multiple family members. It could be that your family in general is having a difficult time. And I'm sensing that you are in this basically crossroads with the Seven of Cups here, coming on whether or not you are going to align yourself with this denser energy, whether you are going to, like how you're going to show up for this person or these people. Are you going to hold space for them in a detached kind of way? Or are you going to get a little bit more down into the nitty gritty with helping them to try to figure out their shit? Honestly, Divine Feminine, it is your choice. I'm sensing very strongly that this is totally up to you and your either history with this person or how you see you're aligning yourself with them as helping or hurting your going forward and forging ahead in your current path. It is literally up to you. And with the Strength card here, you have the strength to get down in the nitty gritty with them, and you also have equal amounts of strength to move forward without allowing this energy to infect Wow, that was a Freudian slip that I'm feeling that someone needed to hear. So for some of you divine feminines, this is an energy that may not need to impact you very much, and you can decide whether or not it's going to impact you. And for some of my divine feminines tuning in right now, it's an infection. It's an infecting energy. Take this how it resonates. This is definitely a lower, for some of you here, for some of you connecting to this reading, for some of you that are resonating with this reading, this is definitely a more toxic energy. I don't really love that word toxic, but that word infect flew out of my mouth. And yeah, there are some of you who are connecting with a more denser, heavier energy that is going to weigh you down if you do connect with them. And so I just needed to clarify that. For most of you connecting here, you are having the choice of whether or not to allow this person's energy to interfere with what you're interfere with what you have going on. And interfere does not necessarily mean a bad thing. Again, we can grow from our interactions with people. We can find depth in how we interact with people and in their emotions. Sometimes just giving a word to them in a detached way can help them. We can still get down in the nitty gritty with them without affecting our own energy. And because we do have this strength card. And to the feminines, the divine feminines who I was saying have a heavier energy around you that is going to infect, or that has the ability to infect what you have going on and disrupt it. It's not because you don't have the strength. It's because you are meant to move on from this energy. Okay, so take that as it resonates. Which one is speaking to you right now? Maybe take a deep breath and see if the visual of a person comes to mind, so that maybe you can connect to who it is that your higher self is trying to get you to connect to. And then maybe you can determine which category that person or those persons fall under. The kind where you need to let them just be in their own energy as you move forward, or the kind that you can extend some of your light to in a detached way, or those that you will go ahead and get attached to for a while, because eventually and ultimately it will make you even stronger. So again, really, really connecting to your own intuition to determine which of these is resonating more deeply with you. And so now we are moving to the energy of the cards of what you should be doing. This was your current energy field. And this is what you should be doing, what you should be focusing on. All right. I love this. All right. I find it so interesting that this side of the deck has this heavier energy with it, with these two heavier energy cards, with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands here. It is on this side of the deck. So I could look at this to read past to future. And you could be moving away from this energy here and moving towards this side here, which is really great because we've got the Strength card here and we've got the King of Swords here as your future. Even though time does not really exist, we measure time in these bodies that we have. So under that belief system, we could look at this from a moving from a past to a future perspective. But here on the left, we've got this Seven of Wands, which says to me that this could be a situation where you need to break out of something, and this could have to deal with this energy, this external energy. It also could have to deal with your own energy. Typically, Seven of Wands does have to deal with your own feelings of bondage within yourself. So this could mean that you need to break free and break out of jail. This is a jail card. Break out of whatever soul tie or connection you have with this heavier energy. And it also can mean that you are imprisoning yourself in your own mind. I'm sensing that some of you feel that you have to stay connected with some of these heavier energies in your family. It could be family, friend, partner, counterpart, divine counterpart, or other. Could be husband, could be boyfriend, could be a relationship that doesn't necessarily have a soul, a strong soul connection. But I'm sensing that some of you are imprisoning yourself with the feeling that you need to stay in this connection. Or the person could have tattoos that you are connecting with or connected with, or feel that you need to remain connected with. And what this card is telling me is that it's time for you to break free of feeling that you have an obligation to help this person. You don't have an obligation. You have a choice, and you very well can decide with your free will to help this person to be a light in a more tangible and hands-on way. But this card is signifying that you need to break out of feeling that you don't have a choice to do that. You absolutely have a choice on how you're going to deal with the situation here, how you're going to manage and handle these heavier or denser energies that are coming into your field, that are coming into your life. So this may or may not have seeped into your physical life. This could just still be in your subconscious. In that case, we want to be even more aware of it. And it also could have seeped into your physical life as well. But this card is very clearly stating that you need to break free from the outdated, old system, matrix way of viewing how you show up in connections and in relationships. And again, this can be any type of connection, any type of relationship where you feel that you are obligated to stay, obligated to be there for somebody. This is a powerful card saying you are keeping yourself prisoner by feeling that you have to show up at all for this person. So take that as it resonates. Check in with yourself with a nice deep breath to see if you can figure out if this is relating to a person. I'm also sensing that this may not necessarily be related to a person. This could also be related to just beliefs in general. Which beliefs are holding you back? Which beliefs do you need to break free from in order to get you to the next level of awareness, a level of consciousness, a higher level of being? That just came up, so I needed to say that. I'm sensing that you are being called by your higher self to go more deeply within, to continue to connect with your inner self, with your subconscious, continue focusing on the things that may not be so aware to you and readily apparent. And that will become so clear as you continue to go within, as you continue to stay in the present moment, as you continue to breathe deeply, as you continue to meditate, as you continue to do mindfulness practices, whether it be yoga, whether it be pulling your own tarot cards, whether it be walking in nature, grounding, super, super important. But either way, you're being called to check out what's hiding in your subconscious with this moon, with the moon card here. Check out what's hiding in the subconscious. Maybe it's time for you to do another level of shadow work, some inner child work. And those are typically the things that are hiding in our subconscious mind with the moon. With the moon here, you could be a Pisces. Yeah, could be a Leo. Okay, so and you're being called to speak your truth, and you are with the Queen of Wands here. Sorry, you're being called to not speak your truth. I'm sorry. That's Swords energy, which is King of Swords. You are being called to speak your truth with King of Swords here, but you're also being called to continue to create and be a vessel for creation, with connecting deeply to your higher self. So higher self is calling you to continue to co-create with it, and to continue to spend this time alone, to go within, figure out what's going on in your subconscious, break free of these mental bondages that you have, the egoic ways in which you show up in life, the ways in which you felt that you had to. Higher self is telling you that you don't need to show up that way. It's time to break free of that. Bottom of the energy here is Two of Cups, which represents love, and it represents partnership, and a depth of emotional intelligence. And so what I'm sensing is that your overall energy is leading with love. It's very possible that you are calling in a counterpart, a soulmate. And it is also, this is so funny, guys. It's also possible that you are calling in yourself. So I don't know if any of you tuned in to yesterday's reading, that was called a Divine Feminine reading, balancing your masculine and feminine energies. There was a card that came out that, was it yesterday or the reading before that? It might have been the reading before that. Actually, I think it was the very first reading that I did on this channel, which was just 3 readings ago. But in that reading, it came through very strongly that you are possibly becoming the partner for yourself. And I'm seeing and feeling the same exact thing here, because these look like twins. They look like the exact same person, not a different person, not a counterpart, like an external counterpart, but the same person. And I'm sensing very strongly that you are finding that love within. You are finding inner union within yourself. Yet again, this is coming out. This has come out in the last couple of readings. You have recognized that you are enough. And so, yeah, you are becoming your own lover. You are becoming your own partner. And that's enough. That is enough. This is same message that came out. I think it was 2 readings ago. You have discovered that you're enough, and you are becoming very content in that. And the funny thing is that's typically when we do attract an external, another person, a physical embodiment of a being to ourselves. Like I said in the past readings, this Divine Feminine Collective that I'm connecting to is very much in your own power. And it keeps coming through quite strongly. However, it is typically, and also that you are attracting lots of different things to yourself, not only people, but also situations, opportunities, and things like that, business ideas. Lots of things are just coming to you like a magnet. I can see it almost like you are in the center of the universe here. And it's like all these things are like literally like a magnet just being sucked towards you. That's what I'm being shown. And it's because you are in this energy, you're in love with yourself. And this Seven of Wands here is only going to get you to fall even more in love with yourself. So keep going with that. We're going to end here. Like I said, this is not going to be a super, not end here. Sorry, we've got, I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards. Like I said, it's not going to be a super, I didn't feel like it was going to be a super long reading this evening. But I am going to pull from two different oracle decks. The Gaia Oracle we'll start with. And maybe just take a deep breath here. And allow this deck to connect with you, your energy. That's two cards, I believe. I only one card, please, Spirit. This is what's been happening on these readings is lately is that I ask for one card, one oracle card, and I get two. All right, I think we got one now. All right, perfect. Look at this, guys. Moonlight. The moon is coming out again in your reading, connecting deeply to your intuition. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. And I'm going to read from that deck in just a moment. From that guidebook, excuse me, in just a moment. I'm also going to pull, ooh yeah, from this gorgeous deck, goddesses, gods, and guardians. So maybe taking another deep breath here to allow this card deck to connect with your energy. Okay, that was it. We're made of Lemuria. Beautiful. All right, I'll get you to see this beautiful card here. Mermaid of Lemuria, joy. All right, so reading first from Moonlight. Reading first from the Gaia Oracle guidebook for Moonlight. Let's see here. Okay, Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Romance is in the air. You will soon travel to somewhere special. A romantic evening leads you to discover a source of untapped and virtually unlimited potential. A simple yet inspirational idea comes to you and will have you look at life from a new perspective. Through this, you will create something new, something that will be of lasting value. Relax, unwind, and enjoy this time. The reflective light of the moon fills your heart with love and reveals a deep well of untapped creative possibility. Affirmation. I invite romance into my life. I look at things from a new perspective. My life is full of unlimited potential. Creative possibilities are all around me. Life is an endless source of inspiration. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful affirmation for those of you who do desire a connection with someone else. This is an affirmation to call that in, to invite that in, recognizing that you can be enough for yourself and still desire a connection with someone else and still desire to partnership and learn lessons from someone else and to grow with someone else. So this is an invite to invite romance into your life if that is what you so desire. There is nothing wrong with that. And like I said, that typically comes when you are enough, when you have found out that you are enough for yourself. And so it's very possible that that energy, because you have discovered inner union and you have discovered that you are enough, it's possible, like I said earlier, that it's typically when you do attract someone else is when you have found it within yourself. And so this card to me is showing that it's very possible that you have attracted that, and that is coming in for you. So that's beautiful. This will just help you with doing it in a more conscious way. So going now to goddesses, gods, and guardians. Mermaid of Lemuria. Kind of went right to it. That's cool. Joy. Drop the worry habit. Embrace lightheartedness. Beautiful. Lemuria was a light-centered civilization where the peaceful inhabitants maintained an exceptionally pure connection to the divine. Lemurian knowledge was embedded within crystals, stones, plants, and the ocean. Mer people were an extension of the water element, vibrating to a note of pure joy. The mermaids carried the fluidity of the divine feminine, wow, and were expert at balancing energy through play, relaxation, dance, creative movement, and sound healing. They freely expressed their carefree love of life. Look who splashed into your life today. With a playful flick of her shimmering tail, this mermaid showers you with droplets of Lemurian light. She says, I see how much time and energy you spend worrying about the future. You're trying to control and plan everything out of fear. This approach is outworn and it dulls your radiance. I'm here to clear you of rigid, anxious patterns that sap your life force and cloud your spiritual vision. When was the last time you played and had fun? Leave work for now and let your hair down. Trust that it's safe to drop your routines for a while. Lighten up and dance with the flow of life. Joy is your birthright and opens up creative solutions. Connecting to simple joys is the answer to any life challenge, and any life challenge you may be handling right now. Drawing this card heralds an energy shift. You've got Lemurian wisdom waiting in your cells, ready to be expressed. Let the mermaid melt away your hard edges, soften your heart, and reattune your energy to sacred joy. You're about to dive deep into the divine waters that have been calling your name. Wow, what a beautiful message, divine feminine. Additional meanings. Practice Lemurian or mermaid meditation journeys. Sacred geometry is accelerating your spiritual development. Place excuse me. Place pictures on your altar. Wear jewelry. Visualize symbols in meditation to activate Lemurian knowledge. I'm also hearing and feeling to speak your truth as part of this lighthearted joy, singing, laughing. I think it may have said laughing, but singing, using your voice is coming through strongly. Use crystal grids to amplify your Lemurian energy. Visit or move to the coast. Wow. Express your feminine energy and sensuality. And the invocation is, I create pockets of joy every day. I swim with the tide of life. I love this, guys. This is really a strong message to whatever you decide to do with this energy here that is making its way into your life, always make space for joy. Always make space for the lightheartedness. There's time for strength. There's time for making decisions and making choices and connecting very deeply spiritually to yourself and tuning within. And there's also a time for absolute complete joy. And you're being called to find that balance of strength, of waiting and allowing things to just be and to unfold as they need to, and just being, really, and of making decisions and of being in your higher self, of speaking your truth, and of being passionate and on fire. And there's space for all of it. So thank you, Divine Feminine, for being here, for being with me today for this lovely reading for you. I hope that you were able to connect more deeply to your intuition and to hear the messages that your higher self wants to communicate to you. I'll see you next time. I love you.